I'm Christy Hartman. Welcome back to my channel. We are enhancing this poinsettia and we're going to use pan pastels today. This was a print that I had completed in a previous video and I thought that it needed something, so I thought let's use pan pastels on these. You are going to see me develop this poinsettia using pan pastels on all of these poinsettia leaves, as well as some Posca marker for the very center. I also sprayed this with the Krylon workable fixative so that my pastel is set, so I don't have to worry about it smudging. Let's get started. I pulled out some shades of blue. This is just your basic turquoise. This is the turquoise tint. This is the turquoise shade, and then this is phthalo blue, and this is a shade. So I thought we'd start with just the turquoise, because that's what I've got in the background here. If you have not tried pan pastels, I would recommend them highly. They are a little more expensive, but they are phenomenal as far as being able to use them on gel prints or in actually any other type of your artwork. I'm a fan. I'm sold on them. You can see how these go on super smooth. They're just like butter to put them on. These soft tools are great to use. If you paint, if you've used a paintbrush, you can use a soft tool. There's no reason why you can't. It's a very similar technique with these. I do find that occasionally the soft tools will wear out, so buy a few extras if you decide to invest in these. I'm still doing turquoise all the way around this poinsettia, all my leaves. You will be able to see in a few moments when I start adding in some of the other pastel colors that they blend just beautifully. Now I'm adding that turquoise tint, which is a really light, beautiful blue color. And I'm going to go all the way around adding those light areas to my poinsettia leaves. Right now I'm just kind of blocking in my values with my main color as well as this tint. Now I'm going to start adding this turquoise shade, which is another really, really beautiful turquoise color. You can see I'm starting to do some blending. Interestingly enough, I did not add anything to this print. I'm just going right over the top of my gel print. And in the past, one thing I've done is I've added a pastel ground. But this time I decided just to try it right over the top of my gel print. Didn't add any clear gesso, didn't add the pastel ground, and these pastels went on really well. And I was actually able to layer all of these pastels one on top of the other, which I wasn't sure I was going to be able to use. I also, you can see I use the tip and I use the side of my soft tool frequently. Here I'm adding in that phthalo blue to just kind of deepen in those shaded areas. And I love this phthalo blue. I think it just blends so well with the turquoise color. I'm not even too worried that I'm able to blend this out entirely. I'm just kind of blocking in those colors. Going back in with that turquoise, and here you're going to see me begin to blend some of those pastels into one another to develop a smoother look. to these poinsettia leaves. There are different points on a pastel soft tool, and you need to look at all of the different ones and see which ones you prefer. I find that I like different soft tools for different purposes. Now I'm going back in with my tint, just lightening up those areas once again. Notice how I use the very tip of my tool to get into the tips of those leaves. In a moment, I'm going to pull out my magenta color because I decided that I wanted to warm this up just a little bit. So far I'd used basically cool colors, and I just wanted to add a hint of magenta. And it's just your basic magenta. I removed some of the pastel from my soft tool before applying it to my poinsettia petals. And what that is that's a microfiber cloth. And a microfiber cloth works really well with these soft tools so that you don't continue wearing out your soft tool on a paper towel. Here I'm beginning to add in another tint, and this is called a raw umber tint. And this raw umber tint is a little warmer color than the turquoise tint, and I thought this would work well with the magenta. And you can see I'm blending some of those pastels just a bit. Some of them I'm leaving, some of them I'm blending. It just kind of depended on what I felt was necessary. And there we have the finished product. I'm going to now add the center with the Posca pens, and this I believe is a peacock blue, and it's in a 5 size, and I go down to eventually the very smallest. The next size that you're going to see me use is, I'm looking to see what it is, what size. Oh, the 1M. And then I'll go down to the PC1MR, which is the very smallest. And I'm just dotting with that glacier blue right over the top of those. Just trying to give these Posca pens, which are very flat, a little depth. I also used a white over the top of that, and now I'm outlining with a black Posca. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I always love to hear from you. Share it with your friends. I'd love to have new subscribers. And I'll see you in my next video.